Hello friends, just a quick heads up on the new equipment that Troll's got its hot little hands on. The BSD Mark II Troll 9000, guaranteed to spot bullshit at 10,000 paces. Pocket sized gadget, easily set up, battery operated, just take it out, set it up, switch it on, and just let it run. It gradually through a built-in algorithm sorts out whether who you're listening to is chatting utter shite or is telling you good information. As a small test, we have it listening to Claudia Albers talking utter bollocks about Seshi. Obviously we know that she's talking utter bollocks because we've worked this one out. Just so you all understand what's happening, the first part of this paper, the camera's got out of sync. The multiplexer that routes the cameras through when it sends the information got out of sync and was sending various cameras to the wrong sections, and you ended up with dual exposures. So it looked like little planets, big planets all over the shop. Basically it's the sun in various fields of view, which changes its size and orientation, overlaid on itself through the various filters. But no, somebody decided this must be a brown dwarf, forgetting if it was this fucking big we'd be able to see it. Still, it's a good proof of concept. You can see the machine go utterly mental as it listens to this woman droning on into bollocks land. Good luck.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X researcher and professional physicist, and today I would like to share with you another one of my articles on brown dwarf stars. And this article is entitled "The Evidence for the Presence of at least 3 brown dwarf stars in the vicinity of our Sun." And in this article I discuss the evidence, and some of the strongest evidence for the presence of these brown dwarf stars is images detected by the Stereo A spacecraft and provided by SETI, probably unintentionally, on November 16, 2016. And 2 of these images are shown in Figure 1. Figure 1 images from November 16, 2016, provided by SETI, showing a large elliptically shaped star and a small spherical darker object in front of the star. On the left is a HI2A SRAM image from 1809, and on the right is a HI1A visible light image from 2049. The large object appearing in the image is obviously a star, as it has churning plasma and emits light. However, it is much smaller than the Sun and therefore very likely to be a regenerated brown dwarf star. The small darker object that appears in front of the background star is also an object of interest. It is clearly discernible in the SRAM image, and since the SRAM detector detects charged particles, not light, we conclude this object emits charged particles. The object is also clearly discernible in the right, which is the visible light image, but it is not completely black, which is what we would expect had it been a planet. So if it had been a planet, this object would be completely black, but it's obviously emitting light. Now, an object that emits both charged particles and visible light has to be a star. And since it is so much dimmer and smaller than normal main sequence stars like our Sun, and dimmer than the star behind it, it is extremely likely to also be a brown dwarf star.
There. I hope you found that fairly conclusive. This is the 6th test. We've gradually refined the machine down. The first few times we did it with Scott, and it burnt the machine out 3 times. So we're about to retest the 6th iteration to see if we can stand it. I mean, it's a hell of a test if it breaks the machine. Alright, you know he's talking bollocks, but it gets a bit expensive if you keep having to replace the hardware. But as you can see, it all seems to work. So hopefully we'll be able to issue this to all the troll operatives, known and unknown. And, well, bollocks will be pronounced.